Hi everybody, it's Sandy Pro, and I'm outside on a day in Maine, a typical day in Maine. It started out sunny and breezy, and the clouds have come in and it's getting dark. It could sprinkle or storm at any time, and then 5 minutes later, the sun could be out. So stick with me as I attempt to paint something outside with a breeze that's off and on, the sun that goes in and out, and the storm clouds that look a little darker than I'd like at the moment. So what I'm out here doing is taking a milk can that I've had in the garden for ages. Recently we put a new coat of black glossy paint on it. Actually I have one stacked right on top because I just want to add some color to my garden this year, and this is how I thought I could do it. Just easy enough to throw some paint on a milk can or two, and I'm going to adjust the camera so you can see my first attempt at creating a little extra color. Okay, the masking tape has been placed on the barrel to give me some squares or diamonds, whichever you'd prefer to call them. But before I get started, I wanted just to show you the names and the colors of the paints I've chosen. Whether I'm going to use them all, I'm not sure. But here we get started. They're all Apple Barrel products. Okay, and this one is Deep Navy. There we go. Then we have Dandelion Yellow. Tropical Blue. Pumpkin Orange. Candy Apple Red. Purple Velvet. And Acapulco. That sounds like someplace warm and sunny, which it is not here in Maine at the moment. And that could change again in 5 minutes. So I'm going to pour some paint and start painting. Okay, I'm starting with the purple. And I may need a couple coats. And please keep in mind, this is going outside and it's going to see the snow and the sun and the rain and everything else. So if it's not a perfect job, I'm not going to notice it from 50 feet away. Even if I walk up close, probably not a lot concerned about imperfections. So if you try something like this, don't be. It's okay. It's okay if my diamonds aren't 2 inches in square. It's okay. I'm just trying to deal with changing some color of my brush, so I'm rinsing it out as we speak, but you can't see that. I'm going to get some of that purple out of there before I start with the blue. Here it comes. Acapulco Blue. Alright, I'm going to rinse out that brush again. I just got a cup of water over here. And a paper towel. See? Paper towel. Kind of squeeze some of that extra water out before I start a new color. Next color, navy. Really quite lovely. I like this shade of navy. Alright, once again, changing the colors. So rinsing my brush. And yes, a couple coats would do this justice. So I'm going to put on the first coat with you, do the second coat without you, and then bring you back for the reveal of the tape. And then I'm going to decide whether I want to polyurethane it or simple clear coat, which I think is likely, but not sure at this time. It all depends if the rain holds out and I can keep this dry enough to spray. Actually, that was tropical blue. I made a boo-boo. This is the Acapulco. It's like mint green. Okay, time to dry. I'll put on another coat and we'll be back. I'm going to start the second one. So I have no pattern. It's freehand. And remember, I'm not going into a lot of detail because it's going to be quite a ways from where most people will be viewing it from. So if I wanted to do fine details, it would be for an up-close item, like if I had a breezeway and I could sit in and have a cup of coffee and have guests over. But this one, yards away from what most people will be viewing at, okay? So I think I'm gonna try just making something colorful. Pattern, I don't know. Let's get started. Choosing the yellow. It's a little wobbly. Whoa, it's moving. All right, maybe I have to change my approach a bit by putting my hand up here. Hey everybody, I'm outside still, but the weather has not been all that cooperative. So I'm at a point where I'd like to remove this masking tape. And yes, I use masking tape. I should have used, I think it's called frog tape or the painter's blue tape, so it would leave the paint underneath pristine and still in place. But this masking tape may pull off some of the black that I had underneath. So we'll find out together. And also, as far as showing you them both after an acrylic spray, I don't think Mother Nature's going to let me have that opportunity today. So I will do that when it's best suited for it, and throw these in the garden and take some pictures of the garden with them in it. So hang in there as we try to decide which piece of tape to pull first. Oh, that one had a bug underneath it. Yuck! I didn't notice that. Which one's next? This one? Oh, it did run because it's not professional tape, or I'm not a professional painter. I'm going to have some cleaning up to do. Right down here and here. You know what? It's going to be in the garden. Maybe I can move with it anyway. I'll just clean up that little point up at the top of this particular color and a little bit around the edges, and then I think it's going to be clear sprayed and in the garden. So if it doesn't come out perfect, don't cry over it. It's going to be from a distance. People are not buying this product. This is what I've done for my own enjoyment, and hopefully you've enjoyed it too. I guess this looks like a sunflower, but technically it's not one I've ever seen. So enjoy. Don't be afraid to try.